Hello folks, I'm the Red Red. This is our Adventurer Guild, and last we left off, we had just gotten a new trainer, who's, I'm assuming in the bar. Huh. Who's nowhere to be found, it seems. Let's have a little chat here with Bai. Yo, what's up? The Divine Messenger. Divine Messenger? Who's that? Never heard of her? The one chosen by the Divines as their speaker. The Divines? The Seven Gods? Those who most people worship here? Never heard of them. Maybe your village has other gods. What do you worship in your village? I don't know. I think a dragon or something like that? How do you not know? Because it's boring. Boo. I'll start worshiping a god if they can win against me in a fist fight. Great. Now I have the image of Bai fist fighting a dragon in my head. Are we done? I'm getting hungry. So, you. What can you tell me about you? You? He's a big wuss. Probably the biggest I know of. There are oftentimes these kid tournaments between all the martial arts schools in my village, and you was usually one of the first to lose. My first impression of him was really horrible. I thought he was just some uninteresting weakling with a girly face. Then how'd you end up being friends? Well, one time I saw him training on his own with his blade on his... Well, one time I saw him training on his blade skills, and there I saw him do a really awesome move. It was so fast and precise that I doubted that I could dodge it. That's when I started to get interested in him. I wonder what it would be like if he used that technique on me. In my excitement, I immediately approached him and attacked him. However, he was down crying easily without even using that move. Sounds like you just bullied a poor kid. I asked him why I didn't use the move from earlier, and he told me he couldn't do it in front of other people. I was kind of frustrated that I wouldn't be able to fight him at his best, so I offered to help him train until he could fight me properly. How did he answer? He ran away. However, Mama didn't raise a quitter, so I chased after him every day, demanding him to train with me. I ambushed him when he was alone, sometimes beat up his bullies, and even watched him pee that one time. I'm sorry, what? Wait, what was that last part? Eventually, he finally caved in, and we started training together. We fought often. Every time I would just beat him up, but I realized there was a talent hidden behind all those awkward moves. Then, after a month or so, he finally managed to use that one technique on me and I hit the floor. He looked so happy when he did it. I was really proud of him. I was so proud, in fact, that I stopped pulling my punches in the second round that day. He was a wuss, but he's also kind of lovable. He always tries his best to live up to the expectations put on him and worked hard on himself. He would eventually become the master of the Azure Blade style if they'd just given him more time. Instead, they put that stupid mask on him. Are we done? I'm getting hungry. And Shen. So you and Shen are childhood friends? No. Me and you were childhood friends. Aren't they the same person? No. That no sounded like if I said otherwise she's gonna punch me. You really don't like Shen, do you? You know how long it has been since I last saw you? In the beginning, he just wore the mask a few times during his training. But slowly, he has started to wear it more and more often. Till most of the time, I would only see him while wearing that stupid mask. No one in the village seemed to mind it. They say it gives you confidence, and he becomes a better fighter with it. But that's not you. It's Shen. I'd smash the mask to bits, but it would only upset you. So yeah, I do not like Shen. Are we done? I'm getting hungry. That's all. Good. I need a drink anyways. So yeah, we met you last time when we fought him. Anyone who hasn't finished his training, go back into training. There's also the aspect of we don't have enough money. Excuse me. We don't have enough money to train up a full team right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 team total, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 6. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a team that's... It's the Rising Smoke. They're all injured. So only our first 2 teams here, the Guardians and the Rising Smoke, are capable of going out without, like, expending all of our cash. So I'm gonna go ahead and say... we've got 1 day until this. Let's spend anyone who doesn't have anything to do at the moment on these. Flower of Eternity is going to take a full party. You lot can do it. And then, do we have enough people left over? Yeah, we have exactly enough to do this too. So, our teams are preoccupied. For the moment. Should probably send someone to do those hunting challenges and whatnot, but we have 1 day until the Guardians are ready. It's an enforced day, even though someone's injured. And that's the next one up, right? The Rising Smoke, I'm not gonna heal them. They're all... I mean, Filene's actually a little depressed here. Oh, because someone was threatening her. If I was to say, have you take a break, and I go this way, the riders are the ones without perfect synergy, nor do the champions. I'll do any of that later. We're gonna spend a day. Got some people leveling up. Such small pools of experience. Abigail? I would have liked the endurance, but honestly the dex is really great. Help you dodge things. And our other level up here will be Ruby. Same party. I like the endurance and the dex. I'm gonna take it. Party exercises. Oh, that's where those 650s were coming from. Keepers of Peace had done their own little exercise. That's nice. Brooke and Ornella friends. We've got the Storm Talon to hunt down. We've got medicinal plants for the time being. The Guardians are ready to go. They'll be going on an excursion here in just a moment. I've got Jane here. And Preston, Whitlock. I've got a few people here that could go out and do some assignments. Let me grab this hunt. Jane, you, Whitlock, you 3 could do that, and some rare resources. If I said just you 2, you'll get that. So, yeah. We're gonna go ahead. Say the Guardians are gonna go out. I wanna real quick just check their skill bars. I don't remember if I have leveled them up with... They have to have leveled up recently, yeah. But none of them have any skill bars out of place. Oh, that's what it was. These can be pushed over a little. We took away some tool from you. Oh, a reflection ring. And gave you this astral compass instead. So go ahead. We could hunt that storm talon, but honestly, I think I want to do something else. We have reason to believe that disciples of the witch have been making contact with the Lafaz tribe, trying to win them. That's... okay. But going after the ghost here pays better. But other teams are better equipped to killing a ghost. This is all or nothing with no thing. So we're just going to get into a fight here, and it's only 3,000 gold. And let's have you lot take on this tribe here. This tribe of buns. Let's take these key with you, and sure, the shovels too. Elon, go ahead and let me go fill your demonic sword and shield. Let's do physical attack. I guess we're gonna put that in both slots. And I don't have any other things, and I might as well put your slots in while we have them. What's this mithril plate? A master staff? Oh. Mithril greatsword. Oh, we've got all sorts of new gear here too. Okay, Eric, you don't need anything. Alyssa might want a better staff. And Donovan would probably prefer robes. Let me go. Master staff here. Mithril armor is heavy. If I turn this off, there is such a big... oh, we need a bunch of these resilient hides. And the Veil of the Ice Bride, we're gonna need those for the equivalent weapons. Okay, let me start with the Master Staff, because we can get that. Actually, I'm just gonna check if there's anything gold tier that we've got everything for except... I'm looking for things that where it's like this, like the storm armor. Like, we don't have these materials, but if these were filled up and we don't have the one thing, like this one's almost, if we just had these legendary hides, I'm making sure there's nothing at that level of where we could level it up, except for the fact that we're still using the armor, like this one here. Curious of the Champion. If we have a blue Curious of the Champion, if we have a rare level, we can level up to Epic. And Ferdinand. Let me go check for Ferdinand if they're rare. So, real quick. Curious of the Champion. It's not rare. And whoever holds Ferdinand is part of one of these parties. Ferdinand is epic right now. Okay. So the only thing to craft is this Master Staff. I mean, I could do the Staff of Nature, right? But honestly, I don't really need it as much as Master Staff. This Elderwood bow is just a straight bow. So let me get this. Let me go ahead. Alyssa, you're gonna take that. And then we're gonna scroll to you. And you don't have any gems for it. But honestly, if I do a direct comparison, it's more accurate, more magical attack, more physical attack, and has penetration, despite this having a gem of some kind. I don't know what kind of gem it has. Whatever. This is what you're going out with. Yeah. And we are going to take on the bunnies. Let's grab some keys, some shovels. None of this stuff. What we need is proper gear. Let me grab these potions of speed, sure. I'll take some poison bombs. Let me grab these, all of that. And then make our donation. Blessing of Prosperity is unlikely to come up. Blessing of Vigor, also unlikely to come up. Guidance of the Divine might actually be used. We don't have any other tools we want to hand out here. These Grand Mage robes. I mean, they are a direct upgrade for you, right? Alyssa, I gave you those instead. And then I said, go here. And Alyssa's robes. Give her damage reduction. And some physical resistance. Damage reduction. And do I want the physical resistance or do I want the accuracy? I think I want the physical resistance. I'm pretty sure she's fairly accurate. So yeah, if I check these Grand Mage robes, they do list the physical resistance and damage reduction. So everything does get listed, which was, when I was comparing those staves, I wasn't sure about it. But now I am. You have plenty of stuff here. We could consider giving, like, Paula, you sing songs, though. That's your shtick. Let's head out. They are over-leveled for this mission, so I'm not too worried. But, you know, things can always go wrong. In a dire and unexpected situation, the adventurers found themselves surrounded by a combination of cultists and Lafaz warriors while searching for the witch's disciple. With archers positioned strategically atop cliffs, they are trapped in a precarious predicament. Did you honestly think your snooping would go unnoticed? A woman in the distance taunted. She was clearly the target of their quest. This will be your ultimate mistake. She snapped her fingers, and the archers unleashed a storm of arrows upon the adventurers. Have your back, Wanderer. Okay. You're the first disciple. Got some of these sharpshooters here. Poison familiarity. What's the sharpshooter do? Increase with bow range skills. They start hidden. Got this extended range. Oh, so they've got long range. They're gonna be pelting us. I've got... I'm not so worried about any of this. Oh, the first disciple, what do you have? You have this dark bolt. Darkness, which blinds. Dark devotion, you can keep yourself. A greater aspect of Belphegor. This is a demon. It's also got dark bolt. Slow, which just seems to blast us. Removes haste. Slumber. And spell penetration. Okay. Let us start with a Song of Valor. Then... what's your personal song do? Lets you bring some of the top of the turn order. And we also get a steadfast song. And that'll be your turn. Wander, delay yourself. Let's see what this greater aspect can do. Yeah, it just slows us all. So if I now haste us all, it's just a direct counter. Donovan. Go ahead and Aegis us. And I think you're gonna step up into the bushes. I don't think anyone else here is going to cast anything. Oh, Master Sharpshooter back there. This one's shooting over here. Okay, Eric. You teleport over here. Do these have a... they don't have a weakness. I think I still want to light your blade on fire. Do I want to spend... I think I do want to spend significant amount of your action points to kill that one. Elon. If you take one of these potions of speed, you can move up here and can't lightning them, but you can ice spike them. Or would you be better? No, I think the ice spike might be best. Well, maybe you want to reflect. Maybe what we want to do, we get a 50-50 of hitting either which way. Let's ice spike, and then we can block with this. And then what I think I want to do is spend a good chunk of your bravery so that we can also reflect. Wanderer, you leap up here. So knowing that this one just walked just out of range. Step over here. I guess we're gonna fire stance. They don't have any physical protection. So we're also going to flurry of blows, and we are going to bring our action points up to an even amount so that we can do that. And then opening strike does technically do more damage. I don't feel sorry with the enemy. I already feel sorry for the enemy with you on our side. We can now reach across the entire battlefield with our battle song. And everyone spent some level of magic, so yeah, let's get an angelic song. And then you can walk up. Elon. Yeah, go ahead. Strike there. Take your step right here. And then spend the AP so you can get a little shock in there. Oh, are these two only? So I guess you're gonna spend another AP so that you can get a little fireball. Let's call it this way. You're strong to fire. You're weak to earth, essentially, and holy. I want to jolt you like this. Maybe I want to jolt you all like that. Alyssa. Oh wait, no. Alyssa, you will also drink a potion of speed. Because you need to get up there fast. Yeah, you really have no choice but to rush if I want you to be acting this turn. Unless what I want to do is like throw a magical shield on Alon. And then I can just spend a little bit and just throw some earth armor onto him too, sure. Why did... What's the protected oh, is that from the spell? Yeah. Donovan, run up. And... Can't holy fire. You can't attack anyone. Actually, go ahead and wait. Eric, if you do that, you can't attack them either. But what you can do is you can come right here. Because even if you can't visually confirm them, do I want to just waste your last action? Yeah, I guess I do. I don't know what else what I would do with it. Couple of shots on Paula. This is fine. Wander. Go ahead and... Ooh. Nice. And then we're gonna back attack. And then we're gonna let your... I mean, it's gonna cost us to keep those things up, but it's gonna cost us more to restart them. Giving a curse wound. Annoying, but could be worse. First Disciple also getting us. Okay, Donovan. Heal. Paula. Cure poison. And then adrenaline. There are many people I consider more reliable than you. Go ahead, jump into these bushes. Heal. And then we're going to spend just a little bit of AP to cure poison. Paula, Soothing Song's not gonna do anything right now. Dancing Song could help. And then a long shot's not actually gonna be that helpful, I don't think. Well, maybe if we... This is just to the side. What do you want to do with your actions? Hurrying. So strained is less damage. I wanna hurry. I wanna have you run up. I forgot. You want to sprint around while you're using your bow. Then we're gonna push this to the limit. And we're gonna get as big an attack as we can. Crit. It's a kill. Alyssa. They don't have any particular resistances. You are a lightning mage. Although, do they have... Yeah, attack of opportunity. 64. Honestly, I think the fire is the one that's likely to kill the most. Ugh. Go ahead. Give me a little bop. Lon, you still have your cursed wound. If I said jolt this one, I think it would jump around in the way. I'm hoping. And then pin you to the wall, and let's bring you forward. And then I want you to block. Wanderer, come up here. Take your leap here. Do you have physical resistance? You do. So we're wanting to key strike. Oh. Go ahead, spend your points, and we're. Oh. You know what? You can afford to take a whole nother attack. You know what? You can afford a whole nother attack. Wanderer just beat on the first disciple. There we go. Done. Eric here. Let's start front to back. You can afford to waste mana now that you generate it every time you attack with your sword. Along here, taking some level of damage. Paula, I get the Steadfast Song and Soothing Song. And then we're gonna take a dip, become hidden. Alyssa, you run up here and then jolt this guy. He's gonna resist it. But you know what you can do? You can throw another jolt in this direction. Wanderer, I want you to do is one punch, spend the bravery. You're not going to do the same flurry of bows as you did last time. Go ahead and back attack here. Get him towards the center. Alon here. Actually, Alon would have reached if I had just left well enough alone. Oh well. Go ahead. Fireball him. And take a breather. Ooh. Miss. What you're gonna do here is you're gonna get me some Holy Fire or Holy Light. 47 as a bottom. Let's see. Purge Evil. Can't hit everyone. But Purge Evil also doesn't do that much. If I just Holy Light you, also makes you vulnerable. Although I don't think that vulnerability stack will get used in any capacity. Eric, go ahead, come this way, and get me. You are still weak to Earth. So, give me this Earth Slash. And then switch to Earth on your sword. You're getting a lot of damage put on Alyssa. She's gonna be out for a little bit here. Go ahead. Maybe a Song of Valor. And, hit me with this Battle Song, or maybe this Angelic. Alyssa here. Go ahead and haste that pair, Alon and Wanderer. And then go ahead and run away as fast as you can. I don't think they'll be able to catch up with you at all. Elon, especially if Elon interposes himself. Does a little shield bash here. Ooh, it hit too. I didn't think it would. You can just barely miss that one. Thank you. Exactly what I was intending. That was the follow-up to my hesitation. Go ahead, Wanderer, step over here. Get me a... They don't have physical defense, so give me a regular punch. And then give me this opening strike, and you can kill the other one. The fire stance has got to go. Donovan, you just pop that. I'm assuming nothing's going to pop up at the last second. But maybe I'm wrong. It'll pop up right behind Alyssa, and then she will die. Go ahead. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you can cast some other magic. Is 2 points enough? No, it is not. 3 points is necessary. And bring it closer to yourself. Nope, victory. Nothing popping up behind us at the last moment. We've got this nice demonic bow. I got a bunch of demonic equipment now. The adventurers managed to survive the ambush, successfully overcoming the cultists and Lefau's warriors. Unfortunately, the witch's disciple, unwilling to surrender without a fight, met her demise in the skirmish. Now, all that remained was to gather her belongings and bring them back to the guild, hoping that some of the items might provide clues to locate the witch. Okay. Well, got a couple of promotions out of it. It's fine. We didn't find anything significant, but... So, the adventurers weren't able to capture the disciple alive. Unfortunately not. She resisted until her last breath. However, the adventurers found this amongst the disciple's belongings. What is this? I don't know, but it looks magical. And I know somebody who I can ask about anything magical in nature. You summoned me, Guildmaster? Perfect timing, Magica. Do you see this? Do you know what this might be? How utterly intriguing. A functioning piece of a navigation stone. I had believed that such artifacts had vanished from existence. Navigation stone? These are magical stones, crafted by ancient Empyreans. Many have been unearthed during excavations, yet this is the first time where I witness one that appears to still be in operational condition. What do these navigation stones do? They are imbued with an enchantment that eternally links them to a corresponding counterpart. One stone will always be attracted to another, permitting their holders to locate each other. At least, that's what the old records say. So you're saying with this stone we can find the location of its counterpart? If you had paid attention to my previous elucidation, you would have discerned that I refer to it as a piece of a navigation stone. Regrettably, this piece in isolation lacks the capability to offer guidance. Could it be possible that the other disciples possess the remaining pieces? That would make sense, each one carrying a piece, and when they decide to return to the master, they meet up to rejoin the pieces. I guess we know what to do next. Thanks, Magica. It was nothing, Guildmaster. So, we got level ups. We've got a clear goal. Yeah, that could be worse. Eric was also leveling up here. Yeah, that's literally a perfect roll. Everyone's now trained up to silver rank. This roll could be worse, but risk it. Better. Not much better. I was hoping for endurance, but that's a definite reroll. Yeah, that's better. I mean, all of those are basically assured. Yeah, one more point. And Ergan? I'll take it. Why do you have such... Oh, again, because you don't have any armor to put on. Sparring accident between Brooke and Lorraine. Relationship between Donovan and Alyssa. They've become friends. We've got a new week here, which means we haven't heard from you in a while. Let's check in with Mikan to start with. I will buy this gem. I will... Oh, we'll be able to buy resilient hides if I was to, say, go epic, or is it the... Mikan can start selling epic materials. But honestly, I'm going to hold off on buying that until we spend some of our points on leveling our people up. Some of our gold on leveling our people up, because while they get the level ups for free, learning the skills is not free, and we've got a bunch of them here now that it's like, well, to send them out we need to level their skills up, right? We need to give them the skills equivalent to their rank. You know what? We'll talk to you tomorrow. I forget your name entirely. But we'll talk to you tomorrow. We've got parties still out. Pretty much everyone's going to be returning tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and... You know what? We will talk to you today. Just so I can pass the day and decide everything off camera in terms of how we're going to spend our money and leveling up. Anyways, Vincent. Guildmaster. I feel a headache coming on. What is it, Vincent? I just received some thrilling news. Some travelers have reported spotting a dragon nearby. Is everything alright, Guildmaster? I just heard about a dragon roaming around. What do you think? Why on earth do you look so happy about this? It's a dragon, Guildmaster. The prized beast in any saga. What manner of hero would not want to slay at least one in their lifetime? The kind that survives. Don't spoil this for me, Guildmaster. The story about the Adventurers Guild really needs at least one dragon in it. Besides, the guild has to take care of it. Just think of the possible loss of life and destruction if you just let it be. Hate to admit it, but you have a point. There's even a chance it might target the guild. Better take the fight to it than to let it wreak havoc here. Might be possible for our adventurers to handle a dragon. You speak from experience, Guildmaster. Do I look like someone who has a death wish? I was just trying to be optimistic. Let's just hope it's old or sick or something. Epic for the ages. Yeah, well, there's a dragon. It's 15 to 17. So, the Guardians are just barely ostensibly ready for it, but I'm not going to send them out to kill a dragon right off the bat, right as soon as it shows up. We need to see if it can rampage them first. I wonder what kind of events it'll cause, because a lot of these things seem to cause events if you let them sit. Like, Bai was beating up our people. But, in any case, that's plenty on... Oh, I did say I'm going to pass the day, right? I don't need the late shipment of booze. Yeah, let's pass the day. The destroy quest for the second disciple. Oh, the second disciple is the second disciple of the witch. I was confused for a second. I thought that was like, hey, can we get someone else training for something? But no. Assignment complete. Greed is evil. The adventurers observed as the goblins increased their activities in abducting humans. Such occurrences were not uncommon, and it has become evident that they are able to attack locations previously deemed inaccessible to them. It's clear that there is a third party. The adventurers believed to have found some cave from which the operations seemed to be directed. Hunters of humanity, during their investigation, the adventurers were ambushed by a group of vampires. However, instead of attacking them, they were handed an invitation to an old castle. The vampires vanish as fast as they appear. It seems the vampires in the cult are aware of our investigations and are daring us to challenge them head on. Yet again, Emily is returned empty-handed. It's actually the adventurers who had to force Emily to finally give up and return home after they had been searching day and night for the most impossible location. And some minor quests. Give us a little bit more money. Which will be very useful because there are definitely some parties here that need to level some things up. In any case, that'll be all next time. If you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, if you want to see what our alchemist here has to say next time. We'll definitely be... We have to start it off because it literally won't let us do anything else until we do so. But in any case, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time on our Adventure Guild.